I have to repeat that I'm E.L. Crane and they're not?
Yes.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane and they're not.
If you need some help, I'll help you. He's E.L. Crane and we are not.
There you go. This is clearly established rules here. Okay? Now, when I first came in, our producer Michelle asked me, did my wife let me come outside dressed the way I was?
Okay, folks, he came in today, start doing this number.
I like what he did. He talking about. I just knew I was perfectly together, but obviously not.
And then he saw the monitor and said, "Oh, that's what y'all talking about." Let me adjust myself.
And I was still missing the button. But anyway, okay. So, Dina, do you need a management company immediately, or does a person have the capacity to manage a few properties on their own? What do you think?
I mean, I know many investors who manage their own properties, but there comes a point in time where maybe it gets to be too much for them.
Okay.
You have to think, property management companies have particular software to help them, through
Right.
this process.
Tenants put in requests.
Yes,
that kind
little
of thing.
Right.
online requests, etc. They streamline everything. If you just have one or two properties, you might not go through all these extra measures, and you're fine with that. But not everybody's temperament and personality is cut out to be a landlord.
And the lifestyle too.
Correct.
Yes.
Lifestyle may not.
If you're
be
traveling and you don't have service and your tenant's AC goes out in Houston summertime, you're gonna have some issues. I promise you that.
I'm going to tell them I don't care.
And if you're not a seasoned in person and know that your lease says that AC going out is not an emergency, folks.
That's
Sorry,
right.
tell
It's
you.
not.
serious.
Yeah,
It's
it
not.
actually explicitly
Plumbing
says
is
not
emergency. Plumbing, if it can have health,
Yes.
plumbing can be a health hazard. AC cannot be a health hazard.
Right.
Correct.
And that's
Right.
part of knowing the rules,
Well, but that also goes to, HVAC technician in Houston in the middle of the summer, it may take 2 or 3 days.
That's right, to
someone
get to
there.
you. That's right.
And
That's exactly right.
That's why it's it's very nice to have a property manager in place to have these discussions with the tenants
Right.
and make them aware of not only their rights but also the reality of the rights of the landlord
Right.
and just hey, it's summertime. HVAC technicians are running anywhere from 24 to 72 hours just to take our calls
Yeah.
and respond to us and then get out to you. So
Yeah, because I know I have a friend of mine. His name is Clay Sheffield, and Clay, he's cool dude, air conditioning, right? And during the summer, his message on his phone is, "I'm fixing somebody's AC. Text me." Constant. In the summer, he's constantly fixing somebody's AC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Constantly fixing my AC, because basically, people,
They only
the reason you have air conditioning in the world today, because living in the South back then was hell. So now, when they brought AC in, that's when the South actually blossomed
Yes.
in regard to land and homes and stuff like that. But if they didn't have AC down here, this would be a barren desert.
Because I'm going to tell you now, I do not like 105 day.
It's not pretty.
No,
It's
It's
not
not.
pretty. So, Miss Jennifer,
Yes, sir.
that woman, what has been the best property type for you to fund a mortgage loan on in regard to investors? What kind of properties?
Multifamilies are usually my preference because they're easier.
Okay.
Every time you have a person buying one investment, it's more of a personal thing. There's limited funds.
Okay.
And so everything has to be a little bit more calculated. Not that the big investors not, but they're more seasoned, and
Okay.
so they have more possibilities. You don't
Okay.
have to be, it is what it is. But it's also fun to do it with people because when they listen, it's really, I just worked recently with a lady. She's, was moving to a new home, and when I tell you that lady did exactly what I told her, she did. She went ahead, we refinanced her property, she paid her debt, we increased her credit from 600 to almost 720. She bought her house, she's debt free. Now she's getting a little bit of
Some
rental income, and now, not only that, because she was a bank statement person, we're going to work on doing her taxes properly. you know, because she makes money. It's just
Right.
that, you know, whoever's advised to her does not do it properly. So, you know, that creates me joy because now, man, somebody took the time to listen and it works.
It's
You know?
wonderful to see
Yeah.
it through and see people
It is.
successful because they
And she's
were
so
part. You were
appreciative.
part of it, yeah.
She's so appreciative, but I go like, you know what, you did that.
And they remember you. You
Yeah.
know, when you take the time to educate your clients and they know you have their back.
Yeah.
I mean, they are your clients for life.
Okay, I'm in the studio with a bunch of damn social workers. Okay.
Not really. You know what? Look, I see people all the time, and they spend thousands and thousands of dollars marketing themselves. Okay. Because they need new people all the time. Because they don't,
That is true.
they don't get enough referrals just from. You should. I mean, if you've been in the business a long time, right? Let's just say over 10 years, you should have regular flow of
Yes.
referrals coming in every month, and then if you market, that's just because you're trying to grow your business even more. But other people, they have to do that because they literally don't get any referrals anymore because they're done. They're just looking at they're looking at stuff for themselves.
This is why I teach.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that we even had someone that we filed eviction for last year, who now wants us to help her buy her primary residence.
Yeah.
You know, so.
So you was nice. How you nice in the eviction process?
No,
Somebody
it's
explain that to
Well,
me.
okay, so we had to follow the steps. She understood that. We explained that to her, that we had to protect the owner's interest in his property, and not doing this. But she was actually, once we did, she was able to get assistance. She was one of the ones that was able to get
Oh, okay.
like 6
So you
months worth
actually
of back
helped
rent.
her. It was
So it
just
actually
like
helped her.
Okay.
But we also treated her with fairness and respect, so that way she, but she didn't feel like mistreated or anything, and educated her.
Right.
So now she wants us to help her buy her
There you
primary
go.
residence.
This is what it is. And this is why you do it. Like I'm from old school, and the best referral business. I mean, the best business is the referral.
It really
Yes.
is.
That's your best marketing.
Okay.
So, and I believe and Dina is absolutely right. There comes a point that in your profession that your referrals will be your main source, and you don't have to spend those marketing dollars.
Okay.
As a following.
Yes.
I'm the person that represents the slip and fall portion of the show.